Hello guys and welcome back to Minecraft City Building 1.10.2. We are here in the wonderful world of Unnamed because we haven't named it yet. But something tragic has happened. I got OBS working, finally. Because if you don't know already, it kept crashing and all this other stuff. And I started to make a video that was about an hour long, hour and 30 minutes long. And as I was doing my outro, I had recorded all this great stuff. There's some major progress behind me. You can kind of see something over there, maybe right there. You see that on the left side? Yeah, lots and lots of stuff has been added, and OBS crashed as I was doing my outro for the video. So when I was saying subscribe, like, dislike, blah blah blah, just died. Killed the whole thing. I'm hoping this doesn't crash while I'm recording this, or else you will never see this. My Windows recording software is not working as well. It's dead right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's being very, very strange. It says it's recording, and then all of a sudden it says there's nothing to record. Please try again later. So I don't know what's going on with that, but every recording software I have is like dying. But anyways, let's get into this video. I have so much to explain. And all the footage for it is gone. Like, I have the video file, but it won't open. It says error. This video is not complete or something like that. So you're probably noticing that we have the canal wall now detailed-ish. I like it. Don't know if I'll change it in the future. Probably not. I think it looks fine. We also added a floating horse. No, I'm kidding. That's not part of it. But we do have this completed. Added a few windows on the outside. Added a little bit of pillar on the corners to make it look less flat. Still a little flat on the back, but I think that's okay. And then we have bushes and stuff. Now, the next part. Probably this beach. This is a work in progress. I'm probably gonna do this in a live stream or something like that. Haven't really gotten anywhere with it other than I kind of leveled out some land and made it look more like a beach. This was also trees and grass before I made it sand, so now it's sand. Alright, over here we have a small bridge. I'm calling this a small bridge, and I'm calling that one the big, medium bridge. Not the big bridge, the medium bridge. So these are two small bridges to help us get across the canal. I also added a canal out here, so now boats can come in through this way. Probably gonna cut a lot of this off so that we can make it look less strange, because it's kind of weird sticking out there. Here we have a medium-sized bridge. I'm probably gonna make an even bigger one, and bigger one, and bigger one. So this isn't probably even the medium-sized one. It's probably a small one as well. Only difference between that one and this one is I've added a little extension onto it here. The other one's cut off, like right here. So that's pretty cool. Something you might not notice, the canal is wider. You're probably like, what? It doesn't look wider. It's actually only wider by 1 block. And the reason why I had to do that, I had to move this whole wall back. You see right here where this seamlessly connects and looks decent? Well, over here, the wall was 1 forward and this was 1 back, and I could not figure it out. I thought it was the bridge. I was like, how is this bridge smaller than this one? I copied and pasted it, for crying out loud. And then I realized the whole seawall was 1 forward. So I had to move the whole thing back. It's now lined up perfectly with this bridge, like it is over there. It's lined up with these bridges, so that's good. Next part. This is the part that makes me cry that I don't have footage for. So I'm gonna cry now. Okay, I'm done crying. This is an apartment style townhouse thingy that I'm working on. And this was the majority of my video that I made. All gone. All the footage. Eaten up by OBS. But at least it's here. And it's nowhere close to being done. So yeah, you guys missed the building of me explaining all this, and it's just good footage and it's all gone. But on the bright side, we have to extend this back quite a bit. And then there's 2 skyscrapers, or 2 towers rather, in a middle section. There's a tower on this side going all the way up. Stupid weather. Weather clear. There we go. And there's a tower on this side going all the way up. Probably 2 or 3 times bigger than our hotel over there. So, and then in the middle there's like this big glass section that connects all the floors. Kind of like the hospital, how we have the bridge in between. Here, I'll show you. See that bridge right there in the middle? It's kind of like that, except it's on every single floor and it's all the way up. And it's just a big solid wall of hallways. It's pretty cool. It's gonna look cool when it's done. But I don't know if I'm gonna do any building in this video. Pains me to say that. I just spent like hours building this. It's really frustrating that I don't have that footage. But I will go ahead and explain it a bit more. So here we kind of have, this is supposed to be like a modern Victorian tower. If you've ever seen a Victorian house, they have those towers on the side. It's kind of like that. And then we have a more modern section. This is actually, from what is on my screen right now, this is all going to be one office. This is not an apartment, this is an office right here. And it's the office for the apartments. Each unit is going to be one of these sections here, and then half of this. So from here to here. And you might think that's small, but it's actually not compared to most townhouses that are in big cities and whatnot. It's pretty okay. So same thing here, from here to here. Let me see here. Actually, you know what? These units are probably going to be bigger. They're probably going to go from here to here, because these ones will only go to here and then there. Yeah, that makes more sense. A lot more sense. And then we have another office-like thing on the end. Don't know if that's going to be an office or if it's actually just going to be apartments. If so, it's going to be a really big apartment. Might be like the penthouse, kind of, but not, because it's not at the top of the building. This is just a small number of the apartments that are going to go into this building. The 2 towers are going to have, like, I don't know, at the least 15 floors with apartments on them, plus a penthouse suite on top of each one. So that would be pretty cool. Probably add like a swimming pool and like a dining area and all that stuff. It'll be good. So that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm so sorry it's so short and it's not that long. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's probably going to be about a 10-minute video. I don't think I'm going to cut anything or edit anything except for the massive cough that I did earlier. That won't be in the video. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I did flatten out the land. You probably already noticed, that's why that building is there. But we flattened out the land, added a bridge. I didn't say this either. I added oh my gosh, Minecraft. Please move me faster. This is the fence that is going to be all along the seawall. I'm going to cut some of it out to allow it to drop down. That cow just sneezed. To allow this to drop down, and then he did it again. Gosh, get away from me, you're making me ADD. Anyways, it's gonna drop down and there's gonna be like a platform with a parked boat next to it. That would be pretty cool. I think that's pretty much it. For the future videos, we're gonna be working on this. Live streams, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna take 5 episodes and like a couple of live streams to finish that. That might be over exaggerating it, but I don't think so. My cat's purring. We're gonna add a beach here. And probably a beach on this side as well. So we have that to look forward to. Not sure what I'm gonna do here. You know what? This would be, I just thought of this. This would be a good area for a harbor kind of like thing. A marina. There we go. That's the word. And I'll even keep it round like this. Make it like a round marina. cut off all this wall that isn't necessary. We're gonna cut it off to like right here, and then make it more look more like a canal entrance. So that will be good. I think I said this in the last video. Hotel's pretty much done. I'm not gonna touch anything over here. I was gonna do some outer work, but I don't think I'm gonna. It's starting to grow on me. It might be one of the crappier buildings. Oh my gosh, you know what I just noticed? Have you seen this monstrosity? OCD people, get your pitchforks, and start chasing me, because this is horrible. Ugh, I might change that. That's horrible. I can't stand that. It's so off, it's not even funny. But I'll fix that off camera. Speaking of off camera, all of the roads, with the exception of raised highways, I'm going to be doing off camera. I don't see the point in doing it on camera. It's really boring. All I'm doing is copying and pasting roads over and over again. On the topic of roads, this is a smaller street that I'm going to add on less busier looking areas. So like this housing development that we're doing, they're going to have these little smaller streets, and they're about 7 wide with a curb and a sidewalk. So that's pretty good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you haven't already, and if you dislike the video, be sure to tell me in the comments why so I can improve. Normally I would be building on these episodes if you're just tuning in this episode, but this one was a bit different. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.